Welcome back. In Trinidad and Tobago, where violent crime continues to surge, a startling admission from the government has put the nation's entire justice system under the microscope. With a crime detection rate now below 10%, there are growing fears that the country is losing its ability to bring criminals to justice. Here's more from reporter Jewel Greene-George.
For every 10 serious crimes committed in this nation, 9 perpetrators go unpunished. That's the grim reality behind the country's shockingly low crime detection rate, a figure that came into sharp focus during a government press briefing. With a homicide rate that ranks among the highest in the world, the inability of the police to solve crimes is a crisis. When questioned directly on this point, the government acknowledged the systemic failure.
One of the major issues impacting the police service as well as national security as a whole is the very low detection rate, under 10% perhaps, the even lower gathering of prosecutable evidence, and even lower actual prosecution of matters and so on. What is the government doing to assist the police?
In response, the government outlined a plan focused on modernizing its crime-fighting toolkit, pointing to long-promised legislative and technological upgrades as the solution.
It's about bringing bills before the parliament. It's about bringing technology to law enforcement. It's about bringing legislation such as the DNA legislation more effective and more impactful.
But for a population wary of promises, the key question remains: when will these changes actually happen? The government's response offered little in way of a firm timeline, highlighting the long road ahead.
We have a time frame. Can you give something more definitive as to the DNA when we at least have some actual improvement in that really ballistic setup? So what you say, the forensic setup, but using the further technologies that you spoke about last.
The exchange underscores a deep-seated frustration here. While officials talk of future solutions, the immediate reality is a justice system struggling to keep pace, leaving citizens feeling increasingly vulnerable in a country where accountability for crime is becoming the exception, not the rule. Jewel Greene-George for Tobago Updates Television News.